The folding iPhone is probably one of the most anticipated smartphones of all time, but there's a possibility that the iPhone Flip could end up being shelved or canceled completely. Lately, we've been hearing reports that Apple has actually been ordering 7.8-inch folding displays from Samsung and that they're testing the displays internally for durability. According to these reports, Apple's been testing two different prototypes of the iPhone that kind of look sort of like the Galaxy Flip in terms of its form factor, and these prototypes are being used to test the durability of these displays to make sure that they hold up to daily use. Apparently, Apple's goal with this is to make the displays so durable that not only will there not be a crease in the display, but people would even be able to write on the displays using some form of an Apple Pencil. But it seems like that these stress tests aren't exactly going that well, because according to these reports, the displays that they've been testing have actually been creasing within just the first few days of their testing. And supposedly this has been putting a pretty big dent in Apple's plans, so because of this, it's been reported that they're actually going to end up shelving the project until they can get this issue worked out. If this does end up taking too long, then there is the possibility that they could just end up nixing the project altogether and just never coming out with a folding phone. But if it does go well, then we could end up seeing the iPhone Flip coming out no earlier than 2027. But Apple definitely isn't rushing this project by any means, and if and when it does finally come out, then it should end up being refined enough to a point where it can properly compete with its competition like the Galaxy Fold and the Pixel Fold. But thankfully in the meantime, Apple does seem to have some pretty big plans for the current iPhone lineup, and the iPhone 16 in particular does look to be a pretty solid upgrade over the iPhone 15 lineup. If you want to learn more about that, then be sure to check out this video next, because there seem to be some pretty interesting changes that Apple's planning for the entire lineup itself. So be sure to go check that out next, and I'll see you over there. Adios.